Teresa. This is a quick tutorial on Ravelry. Yes, that rabbit hole, the bottomless pit, everything we love and adore, and then some. So, this right here is the home page you'll come to after you have signed in. And then I'll click on here real quick for patterns. Now, you can search anything here, or you can personalize it. Now, if you knit and crochet, you click there, crochet. I just do knitting right there, okay? If you want to really get technical and fancy, click this button right here. Now, I gotta tell you, there's a little bit of a warning. There's an adult section on here, and you know, after the kids go away, be put to bed, you know, you just take a quick peek through for a good chuckle, you know, and wonder why. But anyways, we're gonna go to here. This is the button you're gonna go to the most. Okay, so you are gonna, let's type in shawl. Here we go. SHAWL. And they're going to ask you which the attributes are. So we're going to go wraps. Okay. But wait, there's more. You can also limit it, your patternings off to the side. In your notebooks, categories, even by craft. Let's do availability which is free patterns. You can also purchase, it's a wonderful option. Just make sure you have a PayPal account. So I'm going to limit that to in there. Crucial. Let me tell you, you don't want to pick a pattern without a photo and knowing what you're getting yourself into. So let's do that. Yes. And then age, size. Since this is a shawl, we don't have to worry about this so much. What kind of yarn we're using. So let's go with fingering for right now. Okay. And I mean, the choices are endless. And then you can also even limit to fiber. Come on, cat. Move out of the way before you photobomb me. Needle size. Excuse my cat's tail here. She is trying to get into the frame and I'm not letting her. Okay, so and so forth. So now, once you got all these choices, we can go back up to the beginnings. And you can, this is 38 pages of just straight out choices. And you can go through them. These are all free. And you can pick out what skill level you want to try to attempt. Brioche, that is advanced. Well, advanced where you need to understand how to manage two colors at once. And they come in multiple languages. You just click. So let's try the saffron shawl. We're going to click on that. And, oh, I like this. So I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to add to my library. Okay. It's now my library. So I can go into my library, click on it. This is what's going to look at it. And I can hit the download. I can also hit this button here and download the pattern too. Make sure you pay attention to what you're clicking around here, because you could end up paying for a pattern or not. You know, it's just up to you. But when you get to this page, you can get yarn ideas, what people have used so far. This is a brand new pattern, so not enough yet. Comments. These are very helpful, you know, and in case there's a mistake in the pattern, always check this page. Forum posts, again, check this page, read through it, make sure there's like no mistakes. etc. Now you can also go over here to the yarns and pick out what's here, what's not, what's discontinued, and so forth. You also on this page can look for your local yarn shop directory. Okay, and you can even plan a road trip via yarns. How cool is that? So moving right along, we're also going to be moving on to people. Now you can search people or groups through here. You know, there's just what you can do in favorites. Favorites, what I tend to do is to save the paid patterns I like, so I can purchase them in a future date. I personally do not like PayPal for several reasons, but that's just me. Then we also have this on groups. Yes, all these groups, but they're all very lovely people. And they help each and every one. Now, the one you want to get on the most is the Rhinebeck one. That is the best one, and you get to find out what happens at the Sheep and Wool Festival in New York State. There's also the Woolery. They're really good. And you can sign up for whatever you want, you know. I just happen to have quite a lot. And then you can go to forums. And you can check out what topics. Like Amy Herzog, she's amazing for sweaters. Yeah, that is her sweater design. And she runs a computer program in order to customize these sweaters. So you can go through there. And then last but not least, the last tab is my book, my notebook. You won't have this tab, but because I work in a yarn shop, I do. So this is my project page. And project pages are what keeps you motivated and keeps you organized. So like here, I'm working on Flax Light right now. That is my first sweater. And I put in the yarns, what notes, what's wrong. You know, if I'm having a problem, and then my progress. Now, since I've been working on this, I'm going to fix this. Well, I have this. So I'm going to update it to about maybe 10%. Still working on it. And change it to I'm happy with the progress. Change my rating. You know, I could change. I'll decide what if it was an easy or impossible project later. I love the yarn, so I'm going to rate it 5. And then later I'll go back and update what's the information here. And then you also can share it with groups. Now I can share this with Cece's Wool and the Golden Fleece Spinners and Weavers Guild, and it'll come up on their pages. You know, and it's just another way to get help. So forums help. This just to keep you on track, and people actually look through these and keep an eye out on what they're doing. So I'm going to hit save changes. Very important. You can also upload pictures. I do this from my phone because it's easier. And there's my pictures in the order. And then you also go to my notebook. You have stash. You can list what you can put in for yarns. You know, I have my hand spun in here, but I also terrible about putting pictures of the yarns I do have. Terrible about it. You know, that was the 30 skein nightmare. Ugh. Anyway, so, you know, and then we also have my queue, which things I want to knit and would love to do. I'd like, seriously. And then you also can wish list this. So say if Cass sees on your Ravelry account that, oh, you like the Guernsey wrap by Jared Flood, you can get on the wish list and pay for it, and then a link will be sent and accredited to your account. Okay, and you can also do deadlines and stuff like that. Your favorites, friends, I'm in there, no problem. Groups and events. This is an awesome tab to have. This is a goldmine information. You can actually print this out, put this in your purse or your knitting bag, and take it with you. This is all about the needles and the charts and the hooks in your inventory, and you take this with you, and that way you know what you have, so you don't go buying multiples. And if you even just click on it, boom. So I can have Boy, which is a crappy needle, and Knit Pick Sunstruck. So I'm going to close it out, and then I can even message you on here through my inbox. And there we go. And then you can even do blog posts from here, or what you have purchased, patterns you purchased. I don't purchase often, but this one was gifted to me. So, Irene Adler. So, I hope I kind of explained it all, and maybe you can come back and take a look what you want. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.